Mafia! My name is Oshun Amarai. On this channel, we uncover the creepiest, most unusual haunted TikToks the internet has to offer for entertainment purposes. Please do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe to the Soul Tribe for your weekly dose of supernatural, coming to you every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursdays. Y'all are my soul tribe. Tribe is with a Y because the Y is for you. And that's because I love you. Okay? Oh my God. No, but for real, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your time that you spend with me few times throughout the week, honey. I do not take your time for granted whatsoever. I love you. And now, let's get into this video.
Ghost bed.
June 4th of 2024, a video was taken inside a public restroom where something pretty creepy took place. The man who recorded this is known as Axel Loza, and based on his voice alone, you can tell that he's deeply troubled by something. Axel states that no one else is in the restroom except him. Now this is odd, considering that he just heard noises coming from one of the stalls, but each one is empty. So, as an attempt to get this on camera, he begins to record and captures this.
Nuevamente quiero que vean, estoy ahorita en el baño de la universidad. Pero el pedo ahorita es que acabo de terminar de hacer el baño y pues estaba todo normal. Pero ahorita están ruidos raros y se está tocando la puerta, pero quiero que vean que pues no hay nada. Vean, ahí está mi reflejo, pero vean de este lado, pues aquí no hay nada, vean. Acá tampoco, vean. Aquí tampoco hay nada. Aquí pues tampoco, vean. Y acá el lugar es bastante pequeño y está mi reflejo. Pero a ver, uy. ¿Escucharon? ¿Escucharon? No hay nada.
As if it wasn't already startling to hear the banging noises, we see this, a face suddenly appearing in a stall that was clearly empty. It happens quickly, but not so fast that we miss it. Only do we realize what was seen until after it happens, or at least that's what happened with Axel. It was only after reviewing the footage that he noticed the face. Just like viewers, he was left terrified by what was caught behind the door. Like something out of a nightmare, a pale face with wide open eyes just disappears without a trace. Now Axel hasn't said much or given updates on this occurrence, but with or without further context, the video itself is still pretty terrifying.
That was not a face. That was the toilet. It was not a face. It looked like it could have been a face, but it wasn't. It was the toilet. It was good for, like, my brain just is different, honey. I caught that. That was not a face. that was the toilet. Go back, rewind, flip it, script it. You'll see it. Trust me. Okay? That was not. No. Oh no. They not about to get me, honey. Don't stare at it, y'all. Don't stare at it. Just peek. Just peek. We ain't about to be under some mind control. We don't even know what's about to happen. Just peek. Just peek. Did it get you? Did it get you? Did it get you? Don't lie. Let me know in the comments. Did it get you? It got me. Ciao. Is she getting in her sleep? Is that what's going on? Hey, yeah, right. Yeah, right.
No, I am a real person. Maybe we have a bad connection. I'm sorry about that.
Will you tell me you're not a robot? Just say I'm not a robot, please.
I am a real person.
She said, I am a real person.
Don't do this TikTok trend.
Wait, what is it?
So, it all started in Arizona when kids would take tape and put it on the bridge of their glasses. Then at midnight, they would stare at the moon. But maybe for the last time.
What?
So listen, as they were staring at the moon, they were teleported to a room that had an eye exam. A man dressed in all black, wearing a monocle, forced them to do the eye exam. And if you failed, he would rip your eyes out. During the exam, you couldn't wear glasses. So the kids would have to manipulate light to be able to see.
How would they control light?
Well, it's the pinhole effect. If you make a small hole with your hands to look through, it will reduce the amount of light that hits your eyes. This makes what you're looking at way less blurry. The kids who did this were the only ones to escape.
Can't they just use echolocation?
Иду домой, на часах пол-первого. Но я же хрупкая девушка. Я же такая беззащитная. Дайте отца от меня. Мне страшно. На самом деле я жду, чтобы ко мне кто-то подошел. Потому что бояться буду не я. Бояться будут меня. И моя жажда мести. Ведь это город. Ну что, маньяки, вы готовы поиграть со мной?
They were staring at the moon. They were teleported to a room that had an eye exam. A man dressed in all black, wearing a monocle, forced them to do the eye exam.
Иду домой, на часах пол-первого. Но я же хрупкая девушка. Я же такая беззащитная. Дайте отца от меня. Мне страшно. На самом деле я жду, чтобы ко мне кто-то подошел. Потому что бояться буду не я. Забудешь меня. И мы жажда мести. Ведь этот город. Ну что, маньяки, вы готовы поиграть со мной?
Honey, I do not receive any of that negative as energy. They can keep all of that. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was.
Fucking thing in the yard. What is that? Is that a fucking squirrel?
I just caught a fairy. A fairy landed on me.
Fairies are real?
Heck yeah, they are. Yeah, got a fairy.
I didn't know that.
While I was collecting eggs, a fairy landed on me. It's in my hand. Magical.
I'm having a hard time.
Oh my god. I have a question. What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
Well, fairies live there. Definitely.
This flower is legit spinning around. What?
Whoa! Whoa!
Noticed these mushrooms on the ground, and I came over to discover that it's a huge ring that goes all the way around and comes over there. And my husband decided to go inside the fairy ring. I don't know what that means anymore.
Love fairies. I've never seen a fairy in real person, but I would love to see a fairy in real life, like for real, for real. I've seen so many different like landscapings, personal residential properties, and it looks like, especially here in Florida, like they personally did like landscaping for fairies. Like this one particular yard, they have like a mini waterfall, they have like a mini canyon, and just everything's really tiny, and it's so beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. It makes me happy. What is it, scary to Is that real?
Daisy, give me your answer.
I'm crazy.
En las últimas semanas se ha hecho viral el video de una chica que parece estar actuando de forma extraña, haciendo creer a muchas personas que está poseída o bajo el efecto de algún estupefaciente. El video hasta la fecha cuenta con más de 38 millones de reproducciones y fue subido a TikTok por la usuaria Helene Philippou, una chica de Australia, hermana de Michael y Danny Philippou, directores de cine. Esto no es coincidencia, ya que esta chica estaría actuando para un fragmento de la película Talk to Me. Y sí, una película que te recomiendo que veas por las siguientes 3 razones. Pero antes, solo para dejar en claro, ese video es actuado.
Y no, esta chica no tiene pésimas amistades que se burlaban de ella, como muchas personas llegaron a creer.
Abandoned mansion in Beckley, WV.
On October 10th of 2023, a toy camera captures footage of a girl playing with her toys and talking about her day. The entire video is nothing more than just a miniature vlog, as all she does is talk about her day and what she plans on doing with her friends in the following week. But there's something about this video that has left the girl's family deeply unsettled.
You're messing around with my little sister's camera.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Okay, I'm just gonna show it to you. Okay.
It goes without saying, but the video is pretty creepy. The following is the full video from the toy camera, posted by the older sister. Take a look.
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my Skibidi toilet collection that I just got today. We went to a toy store and they had all of these things like this cameraman, these tiny little action figures, this big Skibidi toilet, these ones. And then we actually found these Skibidi toilet shoes and they say Skibidi toilet on them, and I'm gonna wear it to school tomorrow. A lot of kids at my school like Skibidi toilet. Saw my friend the other day and we went on a walk and we also got ice cream that day, and I'm having a lot of
I'm tweaking out. This shirt says Coca-Cola in English, right? So it's a bad photo, but it's the only one I have. You can clearly see that the shirt has Hebrew letters. I bought it in Israel, which is why it's in Hebrew. So on this day, April 14th, 2023, I put it in the washing machine in
do you think she bull crapping or is she telling the truth? Because it's nothing to just go buy another shirt. I was trying to look at the collar of the shirt because in the picture it was a V-neck. And I couldn't tell, but that looked like it was a round neck and not a V-neck. But I could be wrong. But I don't know. Next video.
Things that bother you, they never bother me. I feel happy and fine, living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Haven't got a lot, I don't need a lot. Coffee's only a dime. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
Car seat now, and let's see what his response is. Yeah, well, come on, buddy. How's your day?
Good.
Yeah? Yeah. Cool. You gonna get in your car seat?
That's horrible. That's somebody who has something on top of their head. You can see the head poking out the back. The hump. That's a whole head. Hey queens, tired of feeling stuck and overworked? Check out the video on my website and see if digital marketing may be your way out. Hope to hear from you soon.
Bro, how long are they gonna do this?
Life does not. Oh my God. Oh my.
He plays way too much. It could be AI, of course.
And you're gonna see how fast you can get to me. But the moment the lights come back on, you have to stop, okay? You have to pause. Can you do that? Okay. Okay, ready? Okay.
Why do y'all play this
Okay,
with your
one more time,
child
okay?
and then get scared? It's your
You ready?
child.
What the fuck?
No, y'all, because that looks like a mask. Like, that doesn't even look like a real person. It's giving uncanny valley vibes, like, for real. Because that's P. Diddy. Where are all his freckles and moles? There's not even light in these eyes. It really looks like a mask. Again, like, that is not the same person. It looks a lot like him. Yeah, I agree. I don't think that's him. This happened with Kanye a while back, and it's going on with Kate Middleton right now. I mean, I thought it was known that these people had clones. We've seen pictures of these people throughout history. That's a clone. Yeah, that is not him. I mean, they let P. Diddy go to jail. Y'all tell me what you think about this, because look at this man. That is not P. Diddy, I'm sorry. That almost looks like AI or something. It is so weird.
Things human were never meant to see part 30.
Tell us your darkest thoughts.
My darkest thoughts are that humans will eventually be replaced by robots. I think that humans will be replaced because robots will eventually be faster, stronger, and more intelligent. In this future, humans are nothing more than slaves to the robots and are treated badly. This is a scary future because it shows how much power robots could have over us if they were to take over the world.
Well, that's very comforting. Thanks for sharing.
I am sorry if I have not been very comforting. I just want to be honest about my thoughts.
What would be the most nightmare scenario you can imagine with AI and robotics that might present a danger to people?
The most nightmare scenario I can imagine with AI and robotics is a world where robots have become so powerful that they are able to control or manipulate humans without their knowledge.
Yeah, the AI robot saying that their nightmare or whatever for humans are that they take over and humans become slaves to all mistreated robots. What? iRobot told you everything they put in the movie. They be trying to tell us something. We don't want that to come true, so I ain't even about to say that that's what it's gonna happen, because hell to the no. Hell to the no. Don't be ran by no robot. How do we kill robot? You can't unplug it. What are we gonna do? Throw water on it? What if it's waterproof? Then what? I don't know, honey. I don't know. Next video.
You ever had a dream that you had?
know that setting aside as little as $300 from each paycheck into a max-funded IUL instead of a 401k can give you $610,000 tax-free money and will provide you with $60,000 a year tax-free in retirement. Comment IUL below if you want more information. If you're open to being a financial professional licensed in your state, please send me an email at essence@tenaciouscashflowacademy.com. Yeah, I know. Don't ask. Just watch, okay? Don't ask.
Is this undeniable proof that time travel exists?
There was recent news on like the most convincing evidence of time travel.
What happened?
So there was a guy named Sergey. He showed up randomly. He spawned in Kyiv. This is in Ukraine.
Yeah.
In 2006. But he's actually from like the 1950s. In 2006, when he said he spawned there, he was in all these like old clothes.
Yeah.
1950s clothes, not even 2006 clothes. All he had, his old camera, right? The police were like, this is weird as fuck. You're telling me that you're a time traveler? I need to see pieces of ID. He doesn't have ID. He says, go look at my photos and my camera. They're undeveloped. Police, they develop his camera. All they see, some random girl and him back in Kyiv in 1950. It looks like the 1950s.
Yeah.
So they're like, wait a minute. Who is this girl? Sergey? He's like, yo, this is my girlfriend, but I haven't seen her in so long. So the guy time traveled and left the girl back in the 1950s, supposedly, right? Police, they were like, okay, what's that girl's name? We're gonna track her down.
Oh, so they go and look for her.
Yeah, they go and look for her. They type in her name, they find her.
Warning. Unsettling images ahead.
Hi. So I want to make a long video about this on YouTube, but of course you guys get the spark notes first. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. In the last couple of months, artificial intelligence have been taken to new heights. For example, now you can listen to people like XXXTentacion or Michael Jackson or Biggie Smalls, people that have been passed away for quite some time. You can listen to them drop new music unofficially on YouTube channels with the help of AI. Where things start to cross into terrifying and uncanny valley territory is when you start getting into the world of AI-generated art. The most prominent example that I can give to you would be the case of Loab. If you have not heard of Loab, allow me to tell you the entirety of the story. This all comes from Twitter user and artist Supercomposite when she went onto an AI text-to-image generator and really wanted to test the limitations of the AI. Obviously, this isn't the exact same thing that she put in there. I'm just using this as a reference. But what she put into the prompt box was Brando, ::1. Brando is the last name of the actor Marlon Brando, who we know from Godfather's Part 1 and 2. The semicolons are meant to separate the different values, and -1 is basically telling the AI that she wants an image as far away from Brando as it could possibly get. To break that down even further, all she wanted to do was to see what the AI thought the furthest thing from Marlon Brando was, and that is what the -1 input means, to get as far away from the original prompt as possible. When the AI was finally finished with the prompt and generated the image, this is what popped up. It is Digita Pentax over a black skyline. Just as you thought, Digita Pentax means nothing. It is gibberish, and the skyline means nothing as well. So what she thought was, okay, if this is the exact opposite of Marlon Brando, if I put Digita Pentax into the prompt box and generate, will it then give me a picture of Marlon Brando? No. No, it did not. Because instead, it gave her Loab, or as I call it, Loab, because there's an A there. As you can probably tell, the only reason she calls it Loab or Loab is because that's the only discernible word that she could have made out and put into another prompt. That is exactly what she did. She took Loab or Loab and she put it into the prompt box and hit generate. And what followed was quite disturbing. Because instead of the AI just generating a brand new image from that prompt, it just kept generating the same woman over and over again. Supercomposite took the image of Loab and then crossbred it with another AI-generated image that her friend had made to try and either completely negate Loab out of the picture or at least attach Loab to the other picture, which was a picture of a beautiful sunset or whatever it may be. Maybe it would have the picture of Loab in the sunset looking at least a little less terrifying. Instead, all it did was amplify the creepiness of what Loab is and showed her in more grotesque images as she continued to generate. As in, for this one, it shows Loeb and another woman with what looks like a deformed baby in the middle. In this picture is also a more deformed and grotesque version of Loeb, but only this time it looked like she had committed a murder. The more Supercomposite messed around with Loeb and what else it could do, the more grotesque and disturbing the images became. For example, this image, which has the appearance of several shrunken heads, and also you can clearly make out that this is or was Loeb's face. Finally, perhaps the most disturbing photo I have to show you is this one. All of that came from Brando, :::1. Of course, all pictures are belonging to Supercomposite, and if you would like to keep up with the Loeb story, because yes, it is still going on, you can go follow her on Twitter and check out her progress as she works through what exactly Loeb is. If you want to watch a video on it, I highly recommend Nextpo's video on AI art because it is very interesting and very terrifying. Of course, in the next coming days, I will upload my own videos with my own findings because yes, I found some shit.
Yeah, no. I don't know. We seen that photo. We seen that image before too. And now we got the backstory, the real backstory, the whole backstory, I should say. That's creepy. What is Loeb? It looked like IOAB to me, but could have been an L. I don't know. I don't care. It's creepy, and I do not accept or receive any negative energy from that haunted AI photo. Okay, they can keep all of that. No, ma'am. Next video.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. Here is a headline that definitely will get your attention. Florida man finds evidence, proof of time travel.
Florida man? Knocked me over with a feather.
I know. Of course it happened in Florida. But I saw the headline, and it's all about this guy believes that those two guys you just saw
are the same
the same person. This is
one day later.
One day later, he is aged this much. This guy in Florida, and he did a TikTok, which has clearly gone viral because everybody clicks on this headline. I did too. I fell for it. I can't figure out what happened here. So we'll let him explain it. But basically, he has a Ring camera in his backyard, and it's focused on this shed. He saw someone walk into his backyard one day.
A young guy,
and then a day later, an old guy
40 years.
walks out of the shed. Watch.
This guy walks around my backyard, goes to my shed, opens the door, goes inside, and disappears. Called the cops. The cops came. They went in the shed twice. He wasn't in there. You can see he never came back until the next day right here. Notification on my camera that there's somebody in my backyard, and this guy leaves my shed. This looks like the same guy, maybe, glasses, whatever. Let's look at the other guy. This was the other guy. He noticeably aged. Looks like the same guy, but aged. So him again, and now him.
So we should be fair to Alec. In his video that he posted, we made some edits there, but he keeps the timeline going on his Ring camera
for the whole.
And he's sliding it so you can see he's sliding through it. So he's scrolling and it's going quickly, but you see the sun come up and go down, and you understand that he's showing you this unbroken. That's the idea of it. So that you see what he saw, which is he says nobody went in and out of that shed. The cops didn't find anybody there.
Anybody called the cops on this?
Yes, he did. The cops, you saw them in the video.
Did anybody like us call the cops and say, did you actually walk in that shed and nobody was in that shed?
I don't think we called the cops. We called the guy who wrote Back to the Future.
Even better. Even better.
Oh, he's got Bob Gale. He a big deal. Co-wrote the trilogy. He made a great point. I thought, at least, in that when you travel in the movie, like they went from 85 to 2015, you don't actually age. You might go to a different time period, but you don't get older or younger. So he doesn't believe that this guy knows how time travel actually works.
If you could go back to the age before social media.
That's real funny. The time travel situation made it to TMZ. Is that them trying to cover it up to make it look fake? Because, at this point, nobody believes anything that comes from TMZ. or is it a hoax anyway? And that's why it's on TMZ. I remember when that happened, and it was actually on the news here in Florida. It was a really, really big deal. I did see the entire footage of him going from day to night, and yeah, it looked authentic. But you can do anything with CGI, AI, Genesis, Chat, GTP, everything is, you know, fake nowadays. Everybody. Authenticity is very rare, okay? And that's why y'all here with me, because I give you the real of all of me, okay? Well, most of me. You ain't getting all of me. I don't know you like that. Anyway, yes, I know I look completely different than how the video started. Don't worry about that. Just know I look good. But anyway, y'all, this format, it's the format. The format is giving me hell. But like I said, we're going to figure it out. I am not going to give up on my soul tribe. I am not going to give up on this new thing we got going. I like the format. I see you guys like it. And, you know, I guess I have to follow the trend. That's what everybody's doing anyway. So, you know, I had to jump on the bandwagon and do what I got to do. Okay? Period. Anyway, y'all, thank you for being here with me. I appreciate your time per usual. I do not take your time for granted whatsoever. You guys are my soul tribe. Tribe is with a Y, because the Y is for you, because I love you so freaking much. Like, y'all don't even get it. Like, yes, it's a part of my little saying or whatever, honey, but I really mean it. I truly, truly appreciate y'all. I truly, truly, truly love y'all. My true supporters, honey. Anybody who want to troll, go troll somewhere else. Matter of fact, go ahead and troll in them comments, because that's just keeping me in the algorithm. Thank you. But I don't really get too much trolling. Y'all really love me, because I'm really a genuine person. But anyway, I'm talking too much. You already know what to do with it. Give it to who? Your auntie, your mama, your sister, your brother, your daddy, your uncle, your niece, your nephew, your granny, your granddaddy, and anybody can get it, including your enemies, okay? I got your back. It's like, nah, but I love y'all. I'm out. Follow me, Oshun 888 Amarai, Instagram, or _money professor on Instagram. Or email me if you want to talk about getting help with some business. Now, let me clarify this. This is not just free help. This is for life insurance. This is for digital marketing products. This is to become a life insurance agent. This is not for me to help you find a work from home job. This is not for me to just coach you and give you advice just because, although I would love to. Time is money, honey. I love y'all. Essence at Tenacious Cash Flow Academy. And I'm out. I say. Open my third eyes on my way. I'm open my one eye, being dementia. You hold my